MakeShamrockEarringsWithGrannyPep here. How are you doing? Let's make some shamrock earrings.
Here's what you need. And of course you'll want findings, either silver or gold filled rather than gold plate, because I want the gold to last a little bit longer, and plate is very thin. As with most of my wares, we gotta curl the paper first, and in this case we're going to cross the ends together at a 90-degree angle and clip them. These will become the shamrock leaves, so we're going to want 6. I know there's only 3 pictured, but be sure to make 6. Let the adhesive cure. And here's a close-up just showing you the 90-degree angle, 90-ish, right? It doesn't have to be perfect. Now we're gonna add a straight piece. What? We didn't even have to curl it? Not yet, we'll curl it later. So we're gonna add a straight piece. We're gonna put it into that 90-degree angle, but we want it to stick out behind the curve of the shamrock leaf. You'll see why later. And again, 6 of them, right? Let them cure. I don't show it here, but those straight pieces have been curled, and you can see I've got them curling up because we're going to bend them up and over the curved piece. Then we're going to clip them, and as you know, my stuff is fiddly, so now you're going to watch me curl this out so that it has more of a Valentine shape or heart shape than just being almost like a triangle. And now you'll have 6 shamrock leaves. Once they're cured, you can unclip them, and then it'll be time to make the shamrock leaves. A little bit of glue, put some at a 90-degree angle, clip them, and you guessed it, let them cure. Next step, trim off the ends. And now you're just going to add that 3rd shamrock leaf. I usually add it to the back and trim the length of the, we'll call it the sticky outie. Trim the length of the sticky outie once I've got it clipped. And you'll just have your basic shamrock shape. And then you guessed it, let it cure. The stem of a shamrock is pretty much a straight line like you see here, but I wanted something more interesting, so I just got a scrap and made a tapered stem, and of course made it, glued it on, and let it cure. I want to put some rhinestones in the center of each earring, so I punched out a circle and glued that in place. And now we have the very last 20-minute cure time. Now it's time for the resin. I've mixed in some green mica flakes to the resin. And as you can see, I just painted on with a brush, just on one side. And then I cure it. Do the back. And cure that. Now it's time to put the rhinestones on. I switched to an adhesive resin. This stuff cures in 5 seconds, so I can just use a UV flashlight that I have. And then I carefully place little dots wherever I want those rhinestones to go. Don't tell anyone, but I'm a bit of a magpie, so this is probably one of my favorite parts of assembling these. Love those sparklies. Ta-da! Now we're ready to make them into earrings. You can see I chose silver findings. I just put a jump ring on the center back and then add the lever back. I like the lever backs for these earrings because they're very light since they're made out of paper, and I don't want to lose them. You don't notice that they're in your ear, so yeah, the lever backs are a good choice. So did you make some? I hope so. I'd love to see photos if you did. But just in case, you can always check out my shop. The discount code for 15% off your order is Shenanigans Now. But no matter what, I hope this St. Patrick's Day brings you all kinds of luck of the Irish, whether you're Irish or not. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.